Students, what's the most brutal way a teacher ever got exposed? Mr. Grant was the kind of teacher everyone warned you about. Strict. Petty. Power tripping like he was the principal, mayor, and king of the school rolled into one. He taught senior history, and his classroom was like walking into a courtroom where you were already guilty. People said he graded based on mood, humiliated kids for fun, and played favorites with the rich students like it was a sport. But no one dared push back. Not if you wanted to graduate on time. Until he messed with the wrong girl. Jasmine wasn't loud. She wasn't a troublemaker. She was top of the class, always polite, and never missed an assignment. But one day, she got a test back with a big red 58 circled at the top. No notes. No explanation. Just that giant, sinking number. She asked him why after class. He looked her dead in the eye and said, "I don't believe you wrote this. You're smart, but you're not this smart." She was stunned. Said she'd studied all weekend, even showed him her notes. He shrugged and said, "Maybe next time, don't cheat so obviously." She didn't fight him. Didn't raise her voice. Just nodded slowly and walked out. But that's when it started. She began collecting stories. Quietly. Other students who'd had grades changed mysteriously downward. Assignments that went missing. Girls who'd gotten weird comments on their appearance. Boys who were punished for things his favorites got away with. Then she found it. A TikTok from a former student, now in college, talking about how Mr. Grant once threatened to ruin his future if he didn't apologize for calling out unfair grading. The clip had barely any views. Jasmine made sure it got thousands. She compiled everything. Screenshots. Quotes. Even audio recordings students had started capturing after they noticed she was onto something. Then she dropped it all anonymously to the school board and to a local journalist. But that wasn't the brutal part. The brutal part was her class project. We were assigned to present on modern revolutions. Jasmine got up there, calm and confident, and started a slideshow called Abuse of Power in Unchecked Systems. Every slide was about hypothetical situations, biased grading, verbal manipulation, retaliation against students. Every example mirrored something Mr. Grant had done. She never said his name. She didn't have to. Everyone knew. He sat in the back of the class, red-faced and frozen. By the end, you could hear a pin drop. She finished with, "Sometimes revolution doesn't look like fire. Sometimes it looks like truth." Within 2 weeks, he was placed on leave. A month later, his name was gone from the teacher roster. No announcement, no farewell email, just gone. Jasmine, valedictorian, scholarship, full ride. She exposed him without ever raising her voice. She didn't need to scream. She made the truth louder than he ever was.